Otro papi, mira.
Once again, thank you for joining us today here at 7 Seas. Ready to get started by putting all of us into dolphin mood, ladies and gentlemen. And what that requires is, of course, a little bit of water. So it's coming your way. Get ready. Down the south side. We didn't bring it from the north. Well, let's go ahead and introduce you to all the dolphins and trainers that are joining us. We're going to start with Chinook. He's our adult male. He's 30 years old. You're going to spot him joining Josh this afternoon right there in the center of the island. Let's hear it for Josh and Chinook. Now, Chinook is our only male, so let's introduce you to our female dolphins. We're going to start with 25-year-old Allie, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together for Allie. She's working with Kareem all the way down on the north end. Now, you may or may not have heard, ladies and gentlemen, that Allie has some exciting news. She is pregnant and due this summer season with the dolphin calf, so let's hear it for her. Well, next up is 31-year-old Topeka. She's joining us right there in the center. Now, if one pregnant dolphin isn't exciting enough, Topeka is also pregnant and due later this summer, early fall. Topeka is a very experienced mom. She has her 2 daughters with her. Her youngest daughter is our youngest dolphin. She's only 7. Her name is Allison. Allison, we're going to spot her right front and center. She's joining Chris today. Let's hear for Allison and Chris. Now, Allison's older sister is 9, and her name is Nolani. She's right next door with Jamie. Now we're going to round out our group with our 10-year-old female Spree. She's working with Aaron today. Down on the right corner, let's put our hands together for Spree. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Spree also has an exciting announcement. She's also pregnant and due this fall. So do make sure you check back all summer season on all of our expecting moms right here at 7 Seas and see how they're doing. Now, one of the most common questions we do get here at 7 Seas is how do we tell the dolphins apart? It's kind of like looking at twins. When you first see them, they do look a lot alike. But when you take some time to observe the animals, you will notice some differences between them. Some are lighter, darker, larger, smaller, but we're going to put your observation skills to the test. We're going to take a look at 2 different dolphins, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a look at Chinook up at the main island. Take a good look at him. Note his size, his coloration. He is a very large dolphin. I'll also give him a round of applause. He did a great job showing off there. All right, let's look for Allison all the way down in the north corner as she comes up. Take a good look at her. So she definitely is quite a bit smaller, but all of their faces are truly different. Their fins are shaped differently. They're also all very unique in those personalities as well. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, how many people feel pretty confident they're going to be able to tell those 2 dolphins apart? Feel pretty good? All right, we're going to find out how you do. We're going to mix it up first. All right, we're going to either send Chinook or Allison on the behavior, and we're going to go for a round of applause and see how you do. Here we go, right in the center. All right, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Was that Chinook?
Yes.
Put your hands together, you think it was Chinook? All right, how many people think that was Allison? Great job, excellent job. It's pretty easy right here at Brookfield Zoo, but as you can imagine, out in the ocean, it's definitely much more challenging. Our researchers may only get a glimpse of that dorsal fin right there on the dolphin's back. Now, of course, out in the ocean, a major part of a dolphin's life is their ability to hunt and find fish. We, of course, want to remember that dolphins are not fish. What are dolphins? They're mammals, exactly just like you and me. So being mammals, they need to breathe air. But instead of breathing air through their mouth, dolphins breathe air through a special characteristic or adaptation right at the top of the dolphin's head. Now let's listen very carefully because dolphins can use that blowhole to make a variety of different sounds.
¿Cómo gritan? ¿Cómo gritan? ¿Viste? ¿Cómo grita? ¿Escuchaste, papi?
¿Chiquito?
Ajá. Hoy. ¿Ves cómo grita?
Well, even though the dolphins may have had their mouths open, remember all those sounds are coming right from the top of the dolphin's head. Now, sound is very important to a dolphin because dolphins can use sound
Es otro tipo de sonido,
with one another. But just like us, not only do dolphins use sound to communicate, they also can use body language. And dolphins can use their entire body in a behavior that's known as a breach that researchers actually believe dolphins will use to communicate out in the ocean. Here's Allison.
Oh.
That was Alice with a beautiful back breach. Let's give her a round of applause.
Saltó. Oh, aplaude, papi.
And researchers do believe that dolphins will breach to help them communicate over long distances. But that behavior may also be something they do simply to scratch an itchy spot on their back. Well, all throughout today's presentation, you're going to be watching the dolphins and trainers working very closely with one another. They work with one another in up to 5 training sessions each and every day. Therefore, all the dolphins are always learning new things. So we're going to put Chinook back in the spotlight. He's working on a new behavior. You'll notice that Marine, his trainers, made her way right out there into the water. Now Chinook is going to join Marine, and they're working on that new behavior together. So let's take a look and see how they're coming along. Chinook's going to mosey on over, and then what we're going to be looking for Marine and Chinook to do is Marine's going to hang on to those pectoral fins that are right on the underside of the dolphin's body. There we go. Now we're looking for Chinook to give Marine a little bit of a ride here across the pool. They're working on some steering, so let's see how they're coming along. Doing a great job.
Ahí viene, papi. Ahí viene.
Now, if we listen carefully all throughout today's presentation, you're going to hear the trainers blowing that whistle around their neck. So let's hear it for Chinook. You did an excellent job. And when they blow that whistle around their neck, that's letting the dolphins know they did a great job and can expect a great big reward. And of course, what would be the best reward? That big handful of fish. Excellent. Well, we do know that the dolphins and trainers work very closely, but it's definitely not work. It's a whole lot of fun because play is a big part of the dolphin's life right here at Seven Seas. Play provides the animals with great physical exercise and also helps the dolphins and trainers to establish that very close relationship. So right now we're going to sit back, relax, and watch a dolphin